Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on with you?
Ah, I can hear you. Hear you loud and clear, big
How you
bro.
doing? How you doing? What's going on
All
with
right.
you?
I see him landing with Brother Rockbox right now.
Okay, okay, okay. That's a
You
good
know what I'm
thing.
saying?
What's up, brother? White box.
Chilling, man, out here in my balcony.
Okay. Well, we live tonight on Compton Politics
Okay.
Talk Radio, and
Salute,
we're gonna
salute.
just set this off. You know, with a beautiful interview about Hip Hop Week. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna make this happen tonight. I'm improvising. I don't have my backdrop,
Okay.
so I'm just trying to over at my folks' house. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
have to, so we finna make this happen. I'm live on
Okay.
Compton Politics also, live. Thanks for calling in. This is your boy Lorenzo Elvis Murphy. I am live tonight with Compton Politics Talk Radio, but I'm live. Also, I have to go live with my boys tonight with ComptonPolitics.ai because it's very important to get these brothers up. These
That's
are some
right.
like some legends in the music, how they keeping hip hop still going. Hold on a minute.
Cool. Right there.
Let me run for a
Yeah.
second.
What's that?
So,
Okay.
so where I'm at with this is we're gonna be talking about the Temple of Hip Hop week. Well, actually, this month is Hip Hop Month, right?
Yeah, appreciation, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about that today. At the same time, y'all had a wonderful event yesterday, and
Yeah.
man, there was about 100 people there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all set the record straight on what's really going on out there, out here. Y'all let
That's
them
right.
know that the West Coast is still going on. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Exactly. Exactly.
Y'all still doing things to show that the West Coast is still alive.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sunday
And
broke you.
and we just talking about this, the new, not even a new movement. The movement never stopped. It's just the people
That's
that still
right.
keeping it going.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got my boy Rockbox and my boy
Baby.
Dat Kid 179.
Salute,
This
family.
dude did a fabulous show yesterday.
Yeah.
Um, I really don't have any question because y'all already can just spit on what y'all want to say. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, give thanks, man. I appreciate that. Um, I'm that kid 179. I was born and raised on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So out there, I was one of the youngest DJs in the clubs out there. So I was able to watch the growth of hip hop, and I was able to meet a lot of the pioneers of the culture as it started growing. But the weather out there is what kept me from working constantly all around the year. You understand? So I moved out here to California. And once I came out, traveled through Sacramento and through Oakland, and then wound up in LA County. And once I came here, then I started looking for groups like Project Blowed, because that's who I learned about on the East Coast. I already knew about people like King T and Cypress Hill, all the other names that everyone knows. So I was striving to get close to people like Rockbox, who are pioneers, been in this game for over 40 years, the ones who sustained a lifestyle using the culture they love to use, which we title as hip hop. It's our
Right,
culture.
right, right.
So um, I wanted to bring to the perspective because I knowledge that being on the East Coast, a lot of people out there don't know too much about the West Coast.
Right, right, right.
So I said that's what I'm gonna bring to them, but also at the same time I'm gonna honor and expose the elders that are still here doing the craft. I'm gonna bring them into the light of everything, and let them tell the story instead of me telling them this is what happened on the West Coast.
Right. Instead
You
of
know what
you
I'm
trying to
saying?
come here to tell the story yourself.
Yeah, show from a hip hopper's perspective that hip hop is alive, not only alive and well in Cali, but you have some dope artists
Okay.
that you have never heard of before, that you need to know, that have helped make history here in California.
Right,
That go what we call the unsung heroes.
right, right, right,
You
right,
understand? We
right,
need to tap into those unsung heroes who stayed not wanting to compromise their integrity, not wanting to
right.
sell out their soul, but always stand on the mark of living the culture true as it was, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
I start bumping into people like Medusa and Planet Asia and Raj G and you know all the great positive people who I was looking for, they start coming to me. So um as part of the Temple of Hip Hop on the East Coast, and also as a Zulu Nation member on the East Coast, what we was doing out there, the Hip Hop Appreciation Week and Hip Hop Appreciation Weekend events, and just celebrating it out there. When I moved out here, I didn't see it being done.
Mm-hmm.
So when I finally linked up with Karis One out here on the West Coast, he said, when I asked him who do I need, what channels I need to go through to create these events that I'm doing, he told me to just do it. And don't nobody got to tell me because I'm a pioneer. I've been in this game for so long. I am hip
How long
hop.
you been in the
Just
game? How long you been in the game?
man, man. I'll say my first concert was Curtis Blow, Run DMC, the Fat Boys, and this is in East Orange, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? This spot called the Martin Stadium. But this is when they first started making their rap tours around the world. You know, but I got to see them guys perform live, and that's what kind of inspired me. That and I could say when I heard Herbie Hancock's Rocket.
So
You know what
you
I'm saying?
said your
Because
first concert that you promoted was Curtis
that I
Blow.
went to, that I
Oh,
went
that
to
you
as a
went
kid.
to.
As a kid. So that's when hip hop inspired me. When I saw the power of the word. You know how the word brought them to our stadium because we're small. I'm thinking we're a small place, which we were because there was no Naughty by Nature yet. There was
Right.
no Redman yet. There was no Fuji's yet. You understand? So to see that live in East Orange in my neighborhood, it sparked my interest to want to know more about the culture. So I started traveling out to New York City by myself, and I started meeting the pioneers from Cool Herc to his sister Cindy to um, Grand Theodore, Grand Wizard Theodore. Give thanks to him and Mean Gene and Grandmaster Cass, like all the ones who are in Wild Style, all the ones you were seeing on the screen. I got to meet these guys and pick their brain, you know. So it's the same routine out here. I'm meeting the pioneers, and I'm picking their brain. Because out there I was just taking pictures. Out here I'm doing videos. You understand? So we actually created a whole new genre for the culture of hip hop, a new element, which is visual archiving, telling our story. Because if we don't tell our story, someone else is going to tell it, and we will be omitted. They will take us out the story. You know, so that's my job. My job is to make sure the story's being told by those who live the stories. You understand? That's why it's a pleasure to be meeting with you. You know, the creator want me to meet you, Zoe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Well, by happenstance, you know, we came to do the movie screening at your event at your spot,
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
we clicked straight from there. You know what I'm saying? Then once I start doing research on you, because that's what I do. I don't just meet you and shake your hand and then that's it for the. No, I research you. I'll find out your background, and then once I find out how important you are to the culture of what we're doing, I
Hmm.
bring you to the light, to the forefront.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's my duty. That's what I feel like I must do as a hip hopper.
Right, right. Keeping the culture alive with the present people that's still rocking the world.
That's
Like
right.
really.
That's
Like
right.
it's
And absent of ego, because I don't do it for me. I do it for the future generations. I'm doing it for the youth. Because if they don't see what it looks like, they don't know how to emulate it or be inspired from it. You know, they
sure.
just take on what they see on the radio and TV, and you know all that is poison. So they're going to continue to consume poison if we don't show them the positive outlets and reflection of what we do in hip hop culture as hip hoppers. You know, which is what we did yesterday. May 3rd, every year, every year is Rap Music Day. I don't care what happens. Like everybody celebrate Christmas. You want to celebrate Thanksgiving. You want to celebrate New Year's. We'll celebrate your culture, which is Rap Music Day, May 3rd. And that starts the whole month of celebrations because you have the third week of May, and that starts on Malcolm X's birthday every year. Or pardon, excuse me, El Hajj Malik El Shabazz born date is May 18th. So May 18th this year will be where in Compton with Big Brother Zoe doing Compton politics with Compton AI, and we're gonna have like Sabir Bay on the panel, and we're just gonna bring the people into the fold of how important it is to get in on the ground basis of technology now and learn from the insider's perspective, not looking at it from an outside window and seeing how they do that. No, but getting inside and making things move themselves. And that's why we appreciate what you're bringing to the youth. You know, because it's compatible with what we're bringing to the youth. So it all goes together. It's all in the same fold, and it is still hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the creator brought us all and put us all together. You know, that's
Yeah,
why this has become the way it is. You know, so
yeah, for sure.
I give thanks for you, and then also like I was saying, we start at your spot, right? But
Right.
we'll be ending in Santa Monica, so we're gonna do something
So
this
yeah,
year
I want you to get at the breakdown of that.
of the entire week.
Yeah.
For the entire week, we always start the Hip Hop Appreciation Week with knowledge. That's why we start with Malcolm X Born Day, and that's why we go from there on. So it's gonna fall on a Monday. Of course, it's your spot, and then Tuesday we're at another spot. Wednesday we're at another spot. Thursday, and it's never the same spot. It's always gonna be a different location and a different type of venue. But it's all going to be celebrating a different aspect of the culture of hip hop. So the
Right.
Temple of Hip Hop said this year's theme is the beatbox, which I'm proud of because I've been arguing for a long time that when they put up the elements, they always leave out the beatbox.
Yeah,
And
all the
without
time.
the beatbox, we couldn't really get our groove on the ciphers. So you
Mm-hmm.
cannot leave out the beatbox. He's just important as the DJ, or just as important as, you know what I'm saying, the MC. So yeah, I wanted to elaborate more on that with people, and then I met Rockbox, who's like the father of the style out here, you know, out here on
Right.
the West Coast,
Right.
and he's able to walk me through his experience and let me know what it was like for him not just to be a beatbox for other rappers and see and hear them, but also to become a rapper himself and to project himself out there, still using his voice. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
it's a
Right.
beautiful
Right.
thing
Right.
that's what we're gonna that's the main theme, and then we just lost Biz Marquee. So it's a lot of things we want to reflect on as far as the beatbox, but we are going to concentrate on DJing, street fashion, street language, street entrepreneurship, you know, all the regular aspects. We definitely
Right.
going to hit those points.
Right. So what's up? So what is the second night gonna be like?
The
Where's that
second
gonna be?
night's going to be more like performances, what you saw happening at VIP Records yesterday.
Where's that
I'm gonna have
located?
um that's not to be known yet.
Okay.
We would
Okay.
know that
Okay. Okay. Okay.
only because
Okay.
we just finished that event yesterday. I want to give people some cool down time because
Yeah.
that was kind of we had a lot of fun yesterday. So I'm gonna
Right.
give them a couple of days, maybe to Wednesday, and then I'll
Okay.
start releasing dates and names and titles for the events. But we have locations already, and it's gonna be like in Inglewood, like I said, in downtown LA, and also Santa Monica. Yeah, we're gonna end
Oh
it off at
yeah.
Santa Monica, out at the Pico Youth and Family Center. So all these events we're having at locations where even when we're not there, even when we're not celebrating, the kids still can come and get input, still can come and get assistance and knowledge and nurturing in these facilities. That's my main point is to introduce these people to these facilities that exist in their own backyard, but they don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
so that's what this year is going to look like. Beatbox the theme, of course, but the main theme is community, family, togetherness, peace, love, unity. All those keys that always existed within us, but we just want to show it instead of talking about it now. You know how you tell me, you show me better than you could tell me. Well, that's what we doing right now. We showing you better than we could tell you.
That's
You
right.
know.
That's right. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all coming on. This is Compton Politics Talk Radio Monday, 7:30 Pacific Coast time worldwide. And also, I'm going ahead to slide in Compton Politics AI. I'm live on YouTube right now, Compton Politics AI on YouTube. And I'm also live on Compton Politics AI, my own platform live. You can go there right now. Check us out live worldwide. I'm excited about my people stepping up, coming on, letting you know that this is hip hop month around the world. It's
Yes,
never
man.
televised. This is never
Yeah.
something like this is never televised because we're not talking about the Jay Z's. We're not talking about the
No.
LLs. We're talking
No.
about the real people that's on the ground dealing with the real community, man. And so many. That's what I was saying. There was at least 20, 30, 40, 50 artists that performed yesterday. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And this is how
Yeah.
the West Coast do it. You just come out, whatever you got, and just perform. We ain't caring
Hmm.
about none of that. We just believe in music constantly. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and I've been wondering, like, man, what the part do I have in hip hop? Why is these brothers asking me to come and open up for this hip hop legendary stuff that been going on for years? What brought me in hip hop? That was my
Ah,
question.
I'm glad
Like,
you asked that question. I'm glad
Right,
because,
right.
okay, now this is the important role you play. Although some may see it cited as a negative side, I cite it as a survival, a survival tool. You give us a tool to survive, we're going to utilize that tool and we're going to grow and we're going to prosper from it. So when I look at you, I look at the very first vendors, the ones you see at the concerts with merchandise. They're selling T-shirts. Anybody selling T-shirts? You selling cassettes? You selling anything at your shows? Thank this man Zoe, because him and his crew, when they laid down the foundation back in the day from what they was doing, that's what was happening. They were showing you how to be an entrepreneur, doing business yourself without having help from anyone else but your family and friends around you. And they grew an enterprises. You understand? And from that, I see the vendors I had at the event yesterday. I look up to them guys because they're carrying on that tradition, even though they're utilizing the talents and skills and craft of like jewelry making or t-shirt making. Whatever their craft is making, they got that from you laying the foundation, from you and Rick laying the foundation and blueprint back then. And
real
again,
talk though.
I'm always gonna say COINTELPRO. You know what I'm saying? That was COINTELPRO response to us educating one another coast to coast, because on the West Coast, on the East Coast, we was loving West Coast. Like I said, King T was one of my favorites in the beginning. Like, oh, the West Coast is doing it like that. But then when I heard the artists coming out of Project Blow, ain't even want to hear no more East Coast music.
Hey man, I used to go to Project Blow in the '90s.
Ah, man,
In
you
the
was in
eight,
heaven.
yeah.
I
Oh
wish
my
I was
God,
there.
that's when it
I
was
wish I would have had
sick.
one day of that, because
That's when it
what
was
I felt,
sick.
what I felt on the East Coast, that's what drove me here. That energy that you felt. You understand? I came out here looking for Medusa. I came out here looking for AC Alone, for Micah 9. And those my peoples now. You know what I'm saying? Medusa's my heart. I just did a show with Micah 9 and got him on my video channel on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be able to come full circle with all of this.
Hey, I want to give a rest in peace to the homegirl that just passed away, Lady Dread, right?
Yes, man, my
Yeah.
So
heart,
you know what
yo.
I'm saying? I want to like I know you
Yeah,
know her everywhere I went in LA for his music, all the way from the Chamber Brothers to
yeah.
the everywhere you went at Leimert Park, everything that was, you know what I'm saying? She was there, support. She never asked for a dime, bro. She always
Come on,
backed up
bro.
thing. So I want you to speak on our sister that was very a fabulous black queen from our community that rocked the motherfucking house, homie. So
For
Oh
can you just
those
yeah.
speak
who
some words on
don't
her?
know Lady Dread and never met Lady Dread, let's spell it right. Ladeedred. This woman is the embodiment of love. She's
Yeah, man.
walking God's love. I don't care what nobody say. I miss her dearly. Every time I did something, I don't care what it was, she will always be in my inbox giving me that extra inspiration. Keep going, King. I see what you're doing, King. I love it, King. She was
Yeah.
always in that box. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I bumped into her, like, the last time I seen her perform was at Silky D's 5 Youth Points Foundation. With my brother Lorenzo was there as well. He
Yeah, I
he
was too.
he did a speech and Rockbox performed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she popped up, and for me to see her in that scene, in that setting, in a hip hop event, and she came in and she blessed the entire day with her vocals and her energy. She blessed that day. You
Yeah.
understand? And then she came alone. She didn't come with her crew like she usually do, and she came so humbly, like just so much love, man. I miss Lady Dread, man. That was like a very sharp blow. You know what I'm saying, to the Leimert Park
Yes.
community. You know,
Yes.
we had a concert for her a few weeks back in
Oh,
honor of her.
really?
Yeah, with her family, her daughters, and everyone was there. I got some video I'm about to put up on that. I recorded a lot of that day.
Man,
A
I
lot
wish
of
I would
great
have been
people
there,
came
man.
out to
That's why I brought
perform.
her up, bro.
The thing was supposed to be over at 10 o'clock. I swear it went to like maybe 2 in the morning, and the cops ain't bother us. That's how blessed she was. You know what I'm saying? Like we have no issue that whole day, and people just kept coming and kept coming. It was wonderful, man. So yes, we miss and love her dearly, Lady
Yeah,
Dread,
brother.
man.
Not to
Yeah,
mention her, homie. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's
And then
OG.
from Project Blow, we just lost Peace. You know, he's one of the founding members of Freestyle Fellowship. You know what I'm saying? To
Wow.
lose him just recently, that hurt us hard. You know what I'm saying? Because he's one of the most I can't even describe his lyrical, his ability. He just goes off the grid completely. He's like from another world when it comes to him freestyling. So just imagine when he put pen to word to make a song. His freestyles is always off the wall. I've seen so many people be inspired by this man. So to lose him was a blow to the community. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right, right.
it's healing. It's healing. You know, as long as more people keep coming through and giving that love every week. You know, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is something going on in that park. But Sunday is my day. You always gonna find me up in there Sunday, lounging with the Rosses, cause that's my family. I write for the King's Chamber, out of Limerick magazine. You know,
Okay, okay.
they have a little magazine, so I write for the Rosses magazine, King's Chamber. I do a piece in there every series, you know. But I go by the name of Ibn El Atin on that, my original name.
Okay.
I'm saying y'all know me as that kid because I've been working hard trying to get this hip hop to revitalize itself, to rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? Because we in a
Mhm.
time like I tell people between with that Drake and Kendrick beef, that showed you that people are tired of hearing the monotony and they ready to hear some lyrics. They ready to hear some words. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
that's why he was able to dominate in that battle, and that's why he's able to dominate and take Mad Awards home at the end of the night because he had time to study. He did work. He read. He was the kid. What do you say? Good kid, Mad City. He was a kid who they wouldn't let get in the streets. You go to school, and people want to laugh at the smart kid. Don't laugh at
Right,
the smart
right,
kid
right.
because that's Kendrick. He the smart kid now, and all y'all are praising this guy, and he know that y'all looking at him like a god, and he's telling y'all that in this music because he
Right,
is bringing a new
right.
chapter to life. He's bringing hip hop back the way Compton brought hip hop back with NWA. If y'all don't see that, then something is wrong with your sights. But he's bringing it back on a conscious level.
What
He said
what
we ain't
what
doing the negative no more.
what are you looking? What type of respond? What is the ending landing you're playing with this 7 day event in Los Angeles of the? And plus, it's not the end of the month after the 24th. So what's going to continue? What's going on after that? Like I see
Okay,
Rock
so
Box back there
I'm
being
glad
real
you asked that
quiet. You
because
know what I'm saying?
this is just the beginning, my brother. Yesterday starts the whole year off with Rap Music Day. You know what I'm saying? May starts the year off for hip hoppers. So it's May, Rap Music Day the third, always, and the third week of May, Hip Hop Appreciation Week, and then we roll around to August. August 11th is Cool Herc's birthday. So they made that Hip Hop Appreciation Month. I mean Hip Hop Appreciation Day, pardon. And that's like we celebrated yesterday. We'll celebrate his birthday the same way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one day, but the entire month is Hip Hop Recognition Month. You can look this up on Google or what have you and see when it became a law last year before last, like just recently. People
Okay.
need to know if you claim to be hip hop, learn the culture, learn the laws, learn the principles, and then you'll be hip hop. But right now, you just flying freely off what the industry gave you to fly with. You must recognize those that came before you could go further. If you don't, you'll be in that pit until you realize you have to go back and research. So that's
Hmm.
what Hip Hop Recognition Month is about. That's August. So August have two events as well. May have two events. August have two events. August 11th and then the entire month. And then November is Hip Hop History Month. That whole month, we are to reflect on what attracted California, um, the MCs, the artists, the collectives of creativity, what inspired them to want to become part of that culture? Back then, you was hearing "Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge," or you was hearing messages, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what we was hearing from y'all. When you was
Mm-hmm.
like, respect yourself,
Mm-hmm.
do it good, respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? When we was bumping that, so we was talking to one another. So
Mm-hmm.
COINTELPRO said we can't be having this no more. We got to stop them from talking because if they get to talking enough and they get to meeting one another, they'll see we've been lying to them all along, and they
Right.
want to break away. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's why
Right.
you had what happened with Biggie and Tupac. So from that point on, that's when they start realizing, oh, we can make money off this, big money off this, especially if it's beef.
Hmm.
Sitting after the 2000s kicked in, because 2001 is when we went to the United Nations. By 2002, 2003, COINTELPRO had come up with a plan to no longer play proper or good or smart or respectable music on the radio. We're only going to play ratchet music.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So then we got hit with Lil Wayne for like at least 12 years reigning supreme on the airwaves.
Right.
12 years, if not longer. He reigned supreme, number one. Every time he dropped a song or video, they was eating it up for 12 years. Parents, fathers, mothers, and their children was listening to this music together.
Right.
So it was poisoning the whole family as a collective. So when the mother and father gets old enough, and the kids get old enough, and the family can't control their kids no more, and the kids are now running the house,
Right.
that's where we are today. Thanks to us allowing the industry to slide that snake into our culture. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that's why Hip Hop History Month is important because we need to go back to the basics. We was having fun. We was joking. We was laughing. We was creating new clothing. Hey, I'm gonna just put this rip here and put this rip here and put this leaf patch on here and see how people like it. I'm gonna draw my picture on the back of this jacket, see how people like it. And it became what y'all call street fashion. So
Right.
everything was just done off the cuff, as they would say. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But the industry saw, like, once they started putting things in the box, then they know how to sell it to you, and it becomes a product. So they thought they could keep hip hop as a product only. But then again, like I say, you have people like Kendrick who showed that hip hop is an energy. It don't belong to nobody. It's an energy, and it's gonna come back around. It's gonna
Right.
come full circle. And for those who use that energy negatively, will be harmed, and those who use it positive will be all right. You know, it's that simple.
Right. For sure.
So those are the months we celebrate: May, August, and November. So whenever you see me, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be having an event for those months to celebrate my culture and celebrate those individuals who helped me exist this long in this game. You know,
Hmm.
appreciating them. Um, the month of August is going to be all about honoring those who stand true to the craft, who stand true to the principle. There are
Right.
19 simple principles that we all could just read and follow that'll lead you perfectly. But if you don't know they exist, then so that's what we're here to do as well. Educate them on the principles of this culture before you claim to be a part of this culture.
Okay. I see Rockbox back there, and I don't know if he don't mind, showing how this West Coast do it. You know what I mean?
Look,
Uh,
that's right. How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, man. I'm up here on this TikTok. I don't know who the hell this crazy lady that came up, messing up my damn. Hold on, let me see if I can kick her out, man. Yeah, but anyway, bruh, you think you can do some little uh
Be back in.
let me
Here's some of
see.
that art.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
All right. Baby.
Man, that's my boy Rock Box, West
Word,
Coast
word.
finest.
Say that.
Man, I mean that was a guy actually doing that sound. That was no music. That wasn't no
That's
beatbox
right.
machine. That was a real brother with a
Yeah.
voice from the West Coast beatbox. And that man, he's OG. He ain't no youngster
Straight
in the
up.
game.
Straight up.
Nah,
You feel what I'm
nah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's right.
Um, and it's
And
like,
he
man, you know.
Spitfire too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of us around. There's a lot of people that's
Hmm.
around. You know, I want to give it up to my boy Shannon, Fear None, on the new
Yeah, much love to
documentary,
Shannon.
Beyond the Wax. Check it out. It's on
Yeah.
YouTube. It's called Beyond the
Uh-huh.
Wax, and he's bringing back Banging on Wax, but he bringing back all the OGs that was on Banging on Wax. And he made a documentary about the years after. So all of the gang
Nice.
members that was on Banging on Wax is on YouTube called Beyond the Wax.
I got
It's
you.
a powerful documentary. Been out about a month. It got about 60,000 views. People
Hmm.
go check it out.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Word,
Yeah, it's a nice
Beyond the
piece. I've been
Wax on
checking it out
YouTube
already.
by ING Films. Hey,
Yeah,
check out the end of about the last 5 minutes. You see your boy in it. You know, I ain't
that's
speaking,
right.
but they represent. They let me represent on the West Coast at the end of the documentary. I'm actually standing right next to Red Rum's brother, and Red Rum's brother
Okay.
is speaking
okay.
on the
Yeah.
documentary. You know, it's called Beyond the Wax. It's on YouTube. We actually got another movie on Prime Video. It's called Mark My Words. It's the same producer of Beyond the Wax. Check
Hmm.
it out. It's called Mark My Word. I'm an actor in the movie. You know, I just like to promote people. We got
Yes.
the Temple of Hip Hop from the May 18th to the 24th. We got the 31st in Cherry Beach. I
Yeah.
actually
Yes.
been honored that day. I'm gonna be honored as a legend of the West Coast on the
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
31st worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about our boy. You know, rest in peace. No matter what the story is about, I still want to talk about my boy African Bubata, the history of
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
brother. Like I tell
Yeah.
brothers, regardless, he set a trend. So I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know about his personal life. Everybody done something, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I just want to speak on
You
the
know
being
what?
that you part of that tribe, and I respect you. Every man ain't the same. And I just want you to speak on that, and I want to end the show.
Yeah, so I want to speak. I'm give thanks for that, man. I appreciate it because I'm still going to represent Zulu Nation. I don't give what nobody say,
That's right.
and that's only because when I grew up, the Zulu Nation was the foundation for making this movement make it global. It became global because one person decided all these people need to be exposed on a bigger stage, on a bigger scale. So what he did was create the movement. That's what I see. And I got caught up in the movement of. On the East Coast back in those times, it was never no idol worshiping. It wasn't no who's an icon, the goat. It was never none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just people existing doing the same thing. Cool Herc was a DJ. I follow his parties. Hollywood is a DJ. I follow his parties. So that's all it is. You follow the parties. You like the music. You get affected by the energy. I'm hip hop because I'm affected by that energy. I'm not affected by no man's speech, how he talk, how he rap, how he make a beat. I'm not affected by that. You don't affect me because you go to the bathroom like I go to the bathroom. I'll just put it like that. We're all human beings. So I'm not built to put you on a pedestal. Many people did that. They made African Bada their they put him on a pedestal and then made him their father and their God. And those who made him, and I want to say this, those who made him, that are the ones who are suffering the most now and always have something negative to say about the movement or the culture of hip hop because
Yeah.
of that man's problems or that man's issues or that man's ailment. And I always come back to them and say, well, our whole we just found out our whole city, you know what I'm saying, our whole political party is run by pedophiles now. So what? How do we subtract ourselves from that, knowing that fact? If that's how we feel about Africa Bambaataa, and no one could come to the common sense of that because it don't make no sense.
They don't.
It don't. You know. But I was there when the ball first dropped, when it first happened, when the first word came out. I was in the circle of those individuals talking to Bam and discussing what was going on. So I know just from hearing conversation that they said they no longer have to assassinate us. They don't
Right,
got to
right,
kill us
right.
in the street no more. All they got to do is assassinate your character and put you back with your people, and they'll tear you down. And we've been watching that happen from Bill Cosby on. So
For sure.
that's what we're doing. We're tearing down our own. But you have people like Hugh Hefner, who was able to live a whole life, and you know what he was doing to people's daughters, a
They
whole
were sending
life,
them over there.
and never a blemish on him. But you got Puffy in jail with
Right,
the Jack
right,
Johnson law. So do the science, man. Don't let them manipulate your mind. Read. The more you read, the more you understand. The less you read,
right,
the
right,
more
right,
you
right,
believe.
right,
And believe always has a lie right in the middle of it. Whether it's a belief or believe, it has a LIE in the middle.
right.
So trust your hearts, people. I don't trust man only because I know we all are fallible. I only trust in the energies and nature and the creator. You know what I'm saying? Because people say stuff and they break their word. You know, so we grew up in a town where your word was your bond. So if you said
Yeah,
something, you stuck
right.
to it. You know what I'm saying? So when my brother Lorenzo said, "Yo, I need you to jump on this thing," and I said, "I'm there for you, bruh. That's why you have me here right now because my word is my bond. Wherever I go,
Yeah,
I
for
don't care
sure.
what nobody says. I'm not breaking it for no reason and for no fee. There's no amount of money because it's too precious for me. My spirit, my word is bonded to my soul. It's bonded to
Hmm.
my spirit. So if I break that, I break myself.
Right, for sure.
There's nothing to learn from that. So
That's
yeah,
right.
people.
For sure.
That's why I would say stand on yourself. Don't stand on icons and be worshiping these guys like Jay Z and Kanye, thinking that your whole world exists because their world exists. No, their world exists because you allow them to exist.
Hmm.
Don't allow them to exist, especially if they bring in negativity into your cipher or negativity into your spirit. You
Right,
know.
right.
So
For
yeah, I
sure.
mean,
Well, like I said, go ahead.
yeah, rest in peace to Africa Bam, you know, and salute the Karis One because he's taking flack from the temple because he's saying the same thing I'm saying. Whatever that man went through is what that man gonna have to deal with when he deal with the ancestors.
Hmm.
But that don't have nothing to do with me because I wasn't touching no kid. So fall back,
Right,
y'all.
right.
I'm hip
Real
hop.
shit.
You know?
Real shit. And that's where I'm at with it. You know, it's on some
Yes,
respect.
Ken.
I know you want a part of the family. I don't want to leave
Yes,
that part
man.
out, man. I'm part
Always
of the
will be.
history. You know what I mean? Planet Rock,
Yeah.
all that old stuff. We no matter what, they ain't taking that off. They ain't stopped playing
Never.
it. You
Nope.
feel what I'm saying?
Nope.
Whatever.
They just
Yeah,
gonna
I've been
talk.
around this mother. Yeah, at least a motherfucker know what's happening with him. A lot of we don't even know what the fuck is happening with him. We don't know nothing
Mhm.
about him. They done did shit probably worse than that. We study
Yes,
hanging
man.
out, talking, speaking. So you can't underestimate nothing. You got to live and let live. This is Compton Politics Talk Radio Monday nights and ComptonPolitics.ai live on ComptonPolitics.ai on YouTube and live on ComptonPolitics.ai real live on my own platform. This is what I want to do, come in and educate the community, show them how to have your own platform. This is what I'm on, what y'all checking out.
Right.
This is mine. So when I get done, I'm going to download. I'm going to be able to throw where I want to put it at.
Give
Take
thanks, King.
ownership of what we doing. That's what we doing. We empowering each other. I appreciate y'all,
Mhm.
brothers. You know what I'm saying?
And yo, if people want to see the footage I've been gathering from people like you and for the past year, they go to Hip Hop Appreciation Association at YouTube, and just check out the videos, man. It's a lot of powerful content from a lot of powerful West Coast pioneers. You know,
For sure.
and I'm also on Instagram. It's the same thing. Hip Hop Appreciation Association, and that kid 179. 179 spelled out in words. Yeah, man. And I salute you, big bro.
For sure, brother. I appreciate y'all.
Politics for having us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
man.
Much love.
anytime. Well,
Yeah.
I better slide. This is gonna be on Compton Politics AI on YouTube in about like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Man, sounds good,
Okay.
King. So I
Okay,
get the
then when I
blast
break
and
it
then
down to the other specters, I'm gonna come to you. You can download it, take the other 30-second videos, commercials. You'll see how this shit work out.
All right, cool. Give thanks,
Okay.
man.
All right, brother. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Love you
All
too,
right,
man.
man.
Hold
Much
it up,
love,
man.
man.
For sure.
Peace.